how we doing there at the top of the day? I got like 1:30 today out here. It's 16 July 2021. Hope everybody's being well and safe. All right, so let's get right into it. Some serious stuff to talk about here. All right. So as we know, this Delta variant of this COVID is on the rise, ladies and gentlemen, and as a result, there's places like LA County out there in Southern Cal and many other states are going back to wearing masks again in indoor areas, okay, where there's large crowds, okay, state mandated. I don't know all the states yet, but I do know from seeing like a chart today on YouTube when I woke up this morning, it's like 47 states has attested that these cases has risen, all right, with this Delta variant. So all I can just say is be careful out there, all right, along with LA County. Maybe I'll give a update on how many of the states are going to be participating in this mandate, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be states with cities that large, okay? And you know, there's also political angles that's involved in this, but probably places like all right, I'm not sure, but I'm just giving you an example. Places like Illinois, New York, okay, the tri-state area out there, all right, Jersey and Philly, okay. I wouldn't be surprised, you guys that live out there. I have family out there in Philly on my pop's side. He's from West Philly. If anybody is listening to this podcast and you're around that area, don't be surprised if they wouldn't go back to doing that mask mandate for maybe at least 2-3 months until they can get this thing under control. Those places, Georgia, like Georgia and around the Atlanta area. I'm trying to think where else. Like Florida. Okay. Well, Florida's questionable. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Maybe if you're around the DC area, all right, the DMV. Okay. Where especially like DC, there's a high concentration of people, like in 3 or 4 states. Okay. Shout out to the DMV back, by the way. You know, Dad is from Philly, but I'm from right outside of Norfolk. Anywho, that's what I have on that. The infections are rising, and I guess it's starting to become more concern for the children, because school's going to be starting here probably next month for a lot of people. College is going to be back in effect by the middle of August. So I guess states and governments want to take precautions right now as school is going to start becoming full effect in like a month, because you don't want to be it's going to end up being a ping pong effect from the inside out, okay? And when school usually starts, a lot of kids end up being sick within the first week, all right? When all the bodies, they get together, and then kids go home and they bring it to the parents, all right? Next thing you know, the whole house is sick. In some houses, okay? But and also, I guess they're working on a vaccine for children, but it's not going to be ready, they think, until the end of the winter time next year. So that. But be careful out there. If this thing exists, all right, you probably want to consider, let's say, there's going to be a lot of people still vacationing and stuff like that before the month is out. And then usually probably after the first week of August, if you guys have children that are attending school or whatever, then, you get ready to go to school or the second week of August. So it may be a good idea probably to have at least a mask with you. Many airports, you have to have a mask regardless. But to have one, if you probably are in like a Walmart or place where there's a large concentration of people. All right, anywhere like that, social gatherings. All right, particularly if they're inside, maybe consider putting it on. All right, so and I made a video about this yesterday. This virus is supposed to be, they say, what, 60, 70 more percent more contagious. Just something to think about. All right, and I've been trying to wear my mask a little bit more myself, just depending on what work I do and where I end up or whatever. Okay, like I do a lot of work at the airport. Okay, transporting bags and stuff. So I keep a mask with me. So all right, you guys be careful out there. Enjoy your summer and just keep what I'm saying in mind. All right, and if you like the video, feel free to subscribe, share, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. All right, I'll have a few subjects to talk about today. All right, some pretty serious stuff. All right, peace.